everybody, it's me, Tokkuri Yashi. How's everybody doing? Hope you are well. Thank you again to everybody who has subscribed. Today we've got a few characters all getting some kind of a buff. We've got the Ceremonial Illyas and Ceremonial Yuki getting their unique equipment 1. We got Ruka and her 6-star. But today we are going to be looking at Illyas and her unique equipment 1. 1 year after her initial release, we are still looking respectfully. And I do think that this Ceremonial Illyas was a bit of a fan favourite character. My original video I did on it a year ago did get a few more views on it than other characters releasing at the same time. So hopefully her unique equipment can do her justice. That's what we will be having a look at today. What buffs it has given her, and whether or not she is now more capable of running in teams, and the characters that can rerun around her as well, what implications that has for them. But first, we will go over here. She is a limited character. She has got a returns banner here till the 15th. After this, we will be probably getting Kururu, more than likely. Something you may want to consider, perhaps summoning on her once we have gone over all of her skills and what unique equipment does for her, if you have got the jewels spare. So quickly, we will just have a look at her other skills, her skill 1 and her skill 2. She does have an SP skill as well, just to get a little bit of familiarity with the character again. The Union Burst here basically does single target magical damage. It restores some of her hit points and it summons 2 bats. These bats are relevant to her skill 1 when we get to look at that in a few minutes. Her skill 2, magical attack buff 150 range, a magical crit buff, allies 150 range, and an attack speed buff 2, allies within 150 range, which is pretty good. One of the reasons why she has always been a very good character. Her SP skill heals allies, but it takes 20% of her own hit points to do this. So there we go. Let's jump across then and have a look at this skill 1 in a little bit of detail and her unique equipment and what it has given her. Okay, so this is Illyas' unique equipment 1, and as you can see here, it increases her hit points, her magical attack power, and a magical crit. So buffing this, she will do a bit more damage, she will be a little bit more tanky. From what I've seen, leaving it at level 30 is probably be enough for her, but obviously if you do level it up, she will start to do a little bit more damage and be a little bit more tanky. This is her skill 1 before she gets her unique equipment, and as we can see here, it deals medium magical damage to one enemy character, slightly recovers your TP, damage and TP increase according to the number of followers. Now these are the bats that you can see the summoning here from her Union Burst. Now this is her unique skill 1 with the unique equipment added, and as we can see, it's gone up to deals large magical damage to one enemy character in front of you, slightly increases your own magical attack damage when critical, so she's getting a crit buff to herself there as well. That's been added, and recovers a small amount of TP. Again, the damage and the TP are buffed by the number of followers. So let's jump in and see this in a little bit more detail here. And as we can see here, her damage, her magical attack damage has gone up here. As we can see, the top one is without, so the bottom one is with the unique equipment. It's gone from a 1.8 times to a 3 times magical attack as damage. She is given a boost, as you can see at the bottom there, which is action 4 on here. It's gone from 1.2 to 1.5 times buffing of her action 1, the damage there. Her bats she has, it says the number of targets, but that's the number of bats she's got, so with 2 bats it'd be 1.5 times 2. She has been given the same 50 TP, which is 100 TP and an extra 50 TP per bat, so with the 2 bats that's another 100 TP extra. And what we have also got added as we can see at the very bottom there, action number 5 is the 10 magical crit to self for 12 seconds. The loot pattern is not really bad at all actually. As you can see here, it's only got one normal attack in it, and everything else is one of her skills. So, what we can see from her unique equipment, she's basically just been given more damage to herself. She's not being given any extra support for her allies, she's just been given more damage for herself. So, let's go and have a look what that might mean in game. Okay, so, from her unique equipment, we can see she has been given a buff to her own damage. Well, how does that look in game? Well, I could run my Ceremonial Illyas, then see what damage he did in the team, and then run the same team with unique equipment on and see what the difference is. But some people have already done that for us. So, sorry if this is a little bit blurry, but if you can see here, this is against the Orc Chief, one of the clan battle bosses we had last month. Now in this wind magical team, which is mostly where you're going to be running this Ceremonial Illyas, she got an extra 4.5 million damage herself with her unique equipment added. I think this was only at level 30, so there was maybe a little bit more you could get out if you did level it up. What you would expect, a bit more damage from her. Also, this team here, this wind magical team against the X7 boss, 7 million more damage was reported with the unique equipment on her. This is where I will mention Illyas sits in an excellent place for a wind magical team. 568. She has that 150 range on her buffs. Every single character on this team and the team before, I believe, is within range of her buffs. The other 3 main wind magical characters, the New Year's Neneka and the 2 spring characters, the Kyoka and Suzume, who was in the Orc Chief team, are also within range of her buffs, so that is absolutely excellent for her there. So there we go. Ceremonial Illyas has got her unique equipment. She has got big buffs to her damage. She's definitely got buffs to her damage. Can we expect too much from these unique equipment ones? Are you happy with what she got? A bit extra damage in a boss battle situation is not going to be sniffed at. I think that kind of happened last month with Warlock G-Set, when characters are good on release, still being used today as Ceremonial Illyas was. Can you really expect too much from the unique equipment? Otherwise they're going to be completely busted and maybe not balanced in the game at all. So overall I think she has got quite a good unique equipment there. Would it be nice to have seen a little bit of extra support to the team? Well, I think it's good enough. I think it's good. So let me know what you think of Ceremonial Illyas and her unique equipment 1 buff. Thank you very much for watching. I am Tokkuri Yashi, and I will see you all again for another video. Bye 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 bye. Hey, hey.